Hello again to all of my friends from Mount Pleasant UMC and First UMC Stanley. It is me, Tru Pettigrew, bringing you your fourth and final video installment from our video series on unconscious bias. And just by way of recap, that first video, we really defined unconscious bias and what that is. And just as a reminder, it's something that we all have, and it's not any sort of condemnation or indictment on anyone. We've been conditioned to view different groups of people a certain way throughout our lives, and all of our lives experiences have contributed to that. And then the next three videos, or the next two videos, really talked about the ways that we can best address unconscious bias. And there are three ways that we talked about doing that, and that's through visualization, exploration, and normalization. And so the two videos prior to this talked more in depth about visualization and exploration. And this one will focus on normalization. And normalization, ladies and gentlemen, is simply normalizing the diversity in our lives, in every facet and dimension of our lives, where we work, where we play, and in our home lives, in our personal lives, in our social circles, because that unconscious bias is triggered when we interact with people in situations and environments where we don't expect to see people that look a certain way or don't look like us. That's when that unconscious bias is triggered, and it influences the behaviors and how we behave and how we treat them. And so if we normalize the diversity in our lives, it minimizes the chances of us having that trigger be triggered. So I say simply normalizing the diversity in our lives, but I do realize it is not as simple as it sounds, particularly if it's not something that you've been accustomed to doing all of your lives. It requires intentionality. So we have to be very intentional about engaging and interacting and socializing and befriending people that do not look like us. Because the more we can normalize the diversity in our lives, the less we'll be surprised to see people in different roles and functions and positions in our lives, and the less our unconscious bias will be triggered. I hope this video series was beneficial to you all, and I am so grateful and thankful for the opportunity to share with you all, and I look forward to doing much more amazing work with you all as we all do our part to make this world a much more inclusive place for us all to live and thrive. Thank you.